Deep breath, little Timmy. We're going back in time for a wee bit of what we call around here nostalgia. Conveniently in the month of November, hence nostalgia November. Some do no nut November. I do non-stop nostalgia November. You want to see some map games? Yeah, that would surely help you, carry on with your goal of No Nut November. Anyway, Nostalgia November is a series we do every year in November to go back and look at all of our favorite mods throughout Hoi 4 history on this channel. Of course, I do sometimes try to throw in a few other games that we have done on the channel before, and I'll be trying to throw those in too. I really want this November to be jam-packed with everything you love from the past. Which means, of course, it's time for our yearly Kaiserreich game. And if you enjoy Nostalgia November and you want to support the channel, feel free to leave a like and subscribe button down below. Maybe one day I'll finally get to 1 million subscribers. Not any day soon, though. If for some reason you've been living under a rock and you're not too certain exactly what Kaiserreich is in 2022, are you awake right now? Essentially, the Central Powers had a field day in World War I and won, and as such, China looks like this. Now, there is a, I don't want to say better version of Kaiserreich out there, but a more depthy, more added flavor, funny, even more laggy focus-free version of Kaiserreich called Kaiser Redux, but we're not playing that today. There have also been a plethora of updates to Kaiserreich since the last time I have played the mod, but I kind of want to play the Union of Britain. I genuinely can't remember the last time I've played the Union of Britain in Kaiserreich, let alone when I would have recorded it. I'm sure a iSorrowproductions lore master in the comments down below will let you know right now, though. That's right, little Timmy. Go through the archives. So, we are the Union of Britain. Here we are in all of our glory, question mark. The Syndicalists have risen to power and overthrown the monarchy, and now they're stuck in Iceland. And as much as I love French people, igloos, and hockey, said nobody ever, I am busy over here living in the homeland. Hey, look at that. It is a ominously small focus tree. Now, the Empire is most certainly long gone at this point, and we have no idea about rebuilding it. Instead, today we'll be spreading the revolution to all of our European friends, and hopefully our non-European friends. Have thou ever heard of a thing called workers' rights, Mr. Kaiser? Because I'll make sure you have. So the paths we get to pick from here are pretty much the path we're already on, evolution, which is syndicalism, or we can move to totalist, which will give us a more Stalinist-like approach to our workers' rights. We also have devolution, which I'm not going to do because it just frees Wales, and Wales never deserves to be free. And I know for sure I've already done the totalist one because I did a video on that a few years back, so I'm going to go stick with syndicalism today and go down the evolution side of things. You ever heard of a more British name than Comrade Pankhurst and Comrade Horner? I mean, no nut nostalgia. Gotta go with Mr. Horner himself. Ah, good sire, have you heard of our new army commander, Mr. Ronald Forbes? Yes, I think next we might top him up with a good chap called Basil Lillehart. First things first, we'll be paying the Norwegians a little visit to tell them a thing or two about not having capitalism. And it is the perfect time to do so, because capitalism has exploded. We're also going to see if we can nudge the Australians in the correct direction. So, the American Civil War has kicked off, and I don't think we'll be sending troops, but I think I will go ahead and send some air volunteers. Because whilst I would like these guys to win, the unfortunate situation is that this Civil War takes forever. And whilst I would like to see our American comrades win their revolution, unfortunately I'm not going to live to the age of 152. Damn, wait a second. Did they just naval invade? I don't think I've ever seen that before. And Africa just lag. Can't believe the AI just competently, I think, naval invaded. It's actually learning. Ireland. You thought that I was gone. Right, so I've declared war on Ireland because Ireland needs to be free. Free from the potential of being used as a launch pad to invade their neighbor that's peaceful and wants no conflict at all. It's just a preemptive, friendly shootout. Which actually put up a valiant defense here, but with the power of force attack, I think we may have just won that. Oh, yep, there you go. We got the port. It is over for them. Don't worry, Ireland. If you thought things were bad before, they could always be way worse. There you go, Ireland. It's a wonderful, peaceful, amazing revolution. I think I can hear Molotovs being thrown. Okay, the Spanish Civil War has ended and the correct side has won, albeit Portugal did sneak this, I see. Now we also have our Italian brothers over here trying to fight from their freedom for the capitalist yoke to be overturned. But I'm gonna go ahead and start helping them too because they suck. So it's not much worthwhile for us to actually occupy Ireland, as we do get a pretty, well, not very fun modifier if we do. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and release them as a puppet and spend all our political power and stability. I mean, we could also just free them, but yeah, puppet sounds better. Oh, just in time too, because apparently Flanders was justifying against us. Now, I'm assuming they're probably going against the French, not me. Interestingly enough, they must have changed something because, yeah, American Civil War is over. No idea who that is, though. I have no idea what just happened in the Middle East, but everything just exploded, which is pretty interesting, as I had nothing to do with it this time. Me being the British. Oh, and the Canadians declared war on the Americans? That could actually be pretty handy for us. I mean, surely they're fairly busy fighting the Americans. They're not going to have time to also come and re-invade Britain. Am I right, Mr. Eddie? And in fact, most of the Commonwealth is also at war right now, so I don't think we've got much to worry about, but I do have an inkling that the French might declare war on the other French, and that French are my best friends, unfortunately. And yeah, it's not looking too good over here either. I don't think these guys are gonna win. They're getting beat up by the Pope. Ooh, I just saw that we've got ourselves a new Australian best friend. It's Mr. Curtin himself. Oh yeah. Ain't looking too fresh for a certain Ottoman Empire. Oh, and the Commonwealth actually peaced out with the Americans, and then the Americans were toward the Pacific States of America. Will they win that? I hope they do. Now, there is one hell of a powder keg going on in Europe right now. I'm just not too sure what spark is gonna set this thing off. Uh-oh. Cod war time. Alright, Iceland. Stop stealing the cod. The cod has been unstolen. Alright, for a little second then, I thought the cod wars might have turned into a world war right there. Oh? He's gone. Oh, once again, he's run away with an American. St. Nicholas Brothers didn't do too well. Oh, I think it might be kicking off. The Germans and Russians are now at war. Can we please do something, France? Oh, my God. Finally, me the hell in. Alright, we're now at war with the Germans. We should have also been at war with the Dominions, the Canada, all the old allies, you could say, but yeah, they haven't declared war, so they might do it now that we're at war with the Germans. Unfortunately for us, our French compatriots have decided to have a delicious snack of rocks this morning, so I had to rush my army over to pretty much save them, which we have, and we are working now on defeating the German Air Force, which we are doing because theirs sucks. And as predicted, as soon as they went to war, the Commonwealth declared war on the French. I'm not in that war just yet because we need to beat the Germans back. Oh. Guess I'm involved in this one, hey? Right, the Germans just did something very interesting right there. And I don't think it's gonna pay off for them. Yeah, that wasn't very smart of you, was it, Germany? Oh no, well there's their southern flank cut off. Did not even do that with my tanks. Alright, if I could go ahead and push them out of Normandy now, I think this might be the complete collapse of them. Oh, come on, we gotta get them out that port. Look how many troops are just sat there. Oh no! Ah, wait, we can still overrun them. Oh yeah, there you go. They are not leaving. They are just dying. Now that was nice. Okay, yeah. Ever since we collapsed the south, which is going to recollapse because the Dominions are coming. Now is our shot, though. We got to finish off the Germans and then turn our guns on the Canadians. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, hold on. Let me help you out there, France. I'm literally dragging your corpse over my shoulder in this war, France. Oh, that was not necessary at all. I am trying my best to kick them out of the lowlands and all I need is more lowlands. I think this may be all she wrote for the Germans now. They cannot man their front line at all. Probably also down to the fact they are still at war with Russia. I forgot about that. Oh my god, can he do it? Can he walk into Berlin unopposed? Yes, he can! You know what? Just for a bit of nostalgia's sake, there you go. There you go, Operation Market Garden. Except this time around, our troops aren't stuck in a tree. Took many a year, but the lowlands have finally been conquered. The front line's disgusting. Oh! And they capitulated. Nice. I don't know how the hell this peace conference is going to work, though, considering the new update. Oh, you know, I think it's safe to say I'm more than prepared for war at this point. There you go. Peace with the Germans accomplished. Not quite. Still got a few more people to beat. Okay, finally we've cleaned up. Are they at war with Austria? Am I at war with Austria? I'm not at war with Austria. Why are you at war with Austria? Alright, France is at war with Austria. I'm just gonna go ahead and deal with pushing the Commonwealth out of Iberia. Alright, don't mind me just giving Rommel himself a bit of a competition on outrunning supply lines. Oh yeah, well, there goes the majority of their troops encircled. So I'm gonna go ahead and release the Germans as a puppet, although they did not get all of Germany there. And then I'll also get rid of Denmark and Sweden too. Now, I said we're kind of over this whole colonialism thing, but yeah, there's a lot of rubber in these provinces, and maybe colonialism ain't that bad. Oh, that might make things easier. I think the best thing overall, though, is that I did Kioink pretty much the entire German Navy. That's a big navy. I mean, it's not just the German Navy. There's pretty much everyone else's navy that was in the Reich Pack too. But yeah, definitely a trophy. Right, let's go give the Americans a helping hand, shall we? And now, because the Americans aren't in our faction, we're gonna have to do all of this without air, which is a little bit annoying, but I think we'll be fine. The Canadians do not have a lot of stuff. Okay, now what the hell do I do here? I know. I can have my fleet back that they stole. Alright, now again, we're not imperialist. Yeah, you know, sometimes it's hard to kick the habit. You know, what might be a little bit of a problem is how the hell I'm gonna get to India to capitulate them. I guess I could naval invade from my stuff down here, potentially. I'll tell you what, I'll go send the German Navy over, just gotta start raiding them. French capitulated, and I'm gonna go ahead and steal the fleet. You can keep all the land. Yep, like I somehow needed any more ships. Oh, I just remembered Australia's in the faction. I can just put all my troops there, and then we'll try get the naval invasion off and just pray that this works. Oh my god. The AI is moving all of my troops through the Sahara to get to Australia. I ain't even gonna stop it. Alright, moment of truth. Just when you think you're free from the imperialists, they come liberate you in the form of communism. And there you go. Communism syndicalism, syndical communism's achieved. We are still at war, but I can't be bothered. The war is definitely won, unless your name is France, and then you have you're. It's not my problem. I had to carry your ass all the way through the damn Second Weltkrieg. Not gonna carry you through the third one. That's all on you, France. But yes, Kaiserreich done. Very fun as usual. I'd like to actually try out some of the new nations they've updated. I think the big one is the Ottomans, so I might do that at some point too. That was your very first episode of Nostalgia November. Plenty more to come, and we're going to have a lot of fun playing all the old mods that we've enjoyed through the ages. And if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, hit the subscribe button down below. Or the British might just turn up at your doorstep and demand taxation.